Hello YouTubers, this is a potato update. I did this one on March 5th if I remember correctly, and it is July 7th. I have plucked off some of the slips. This one is going up here and it's coming out there. One of the ones in the back is actually circling around and coming somewhere through this stuff. I plucked one off, added to this video. I have to go outside. I put it into a 55-gallon drum that I used for potatoes last year, and when I plucked it off and untangled it, it was over 6 feet long. I held it from once. I'm 6'2", and your arm length is supposed to be like the same length as you. Well, from side to side, it was over 6 feet long. So what I ended up doing was like coiling it in the barrel. Two other slips that I had peeled off of it, I put into milk containers, and one survived, the other one died. And so we'll see. I may just take this baby out and just bury it or plant it in dirt and see what happens. It is still producing and the leaves are still green, so we'll see what happens. And I have a cat attacking me. Let's see. This is Xena, Princess Warrior Princess. Xena, say hi. Say hi. Oi. Okay, let me go outside. Okay, here is my sweet potato update. These are a couple of slips from inside. There's a center one. It's right here. And that was in a container, a milk container inside. This other one is, it circles around and then it comes across. And I did have it propped up. I got to get like a trellis or something for it and keep it propped up. That is actually about just over 6 feet long. When I took it off the potato slip and untangled it from my wife's flowers and stuff, it was from arm to arm and it was still hanging off, so it's relatively 6 feet long in there. But so I coiled it around the outside. See what happens. I still got to get the other potato out. I may just stick the whole spud in somewhere and see what happens. So that's a potato update for the sweet potato. These guys are fruit trees, and this one, if I remember right, is a pear tree. And yep, pear. And there's one there. And I know there's another one on here, back here. There. This one's a peach tree. There's a peach. There's the sign. And there's another one up there in the center there. I think there's another one. Hopefully, I gotta get them potted up. But I have a peach tree I'll show you shortly that's leaning way over. This is an apple tree. I got to find out, let's see if I can focus on something. All this white, you know, what can I do for it? Is it just malnutrition or something like that? But here's an apple, there's an apple. There's a few more on here, and this guy stays out year-round in this pot. What I want to do with these guys is cut a 55-gallon drum down, basically do the same as that. But that one's getting brittle from the sun because it's not UV protected. And also do one of those wicking baskets or wicking containers where they use like the I think it's the plastic drain pipe, and then put like a drain sock over it to keep the dirt from going into it. Then they put sand in it, and then some kind of a mixed layer, and then the dirt on top. And I was thinking about, for this plant and this one, doing that way, cut a 55 down, plant them up, and I like to make some kind of wheel alignment or arrangement for it so they can move them around the yard. Okay, I haven't gotten anything planted in there yet. I started my rain gutter, and that is a sweet pepper. This is cantaloupe, I think. Patio tomato. Another, let me see, yummy snacking. Of course, I don't know, my petite bell pepper. cantaloupe, tomato, and there's a tomato there. I got this one and this one for $5. They were getting rid of them at the grocery store. I plucked one tomato off this one already. It's actually starting to turn green. This one, I don't know if you can see the color that well, but it was dying off. Put some Miracle-Gro on it. Gonna try some more later on. Another Larry Hall invention. I have potatoes. I know it's the blue potatoes, and I think it's the red potatoes in there. I gotta get this thing set up right. There's my float, it's not connected, and ironically this end was lower, so I raised it up a little. Now it pushed all the water down that end, so I gotta fix that. There's some more potatoes. Those are the blue ones. Out of 12 plants, 10 that sprouted up, 4 left. My container corn from Burpee, I may end up trying to find my seeds and putting a couple in there, see if I can get a couple more to go. Let me think, what else? So I got the potatoes. I gotta wait for them to start to pick up a little more, and then I'll add more soil to it and see how that goes. I gotta water everything except these guys. Got the water in the bottom. But at this end, I may have to slide everybody down because the water's down at that end. I gotta level this off. I just did it quick because I gotta get these plants going. This season's so messed up for me. Here's a sunflower. I bought that for $5, and something's eating it, and it's dying. It's like, I love paying $5 for something dying. So I threw it in there quickly and gave it some water yesterday. See what happens. Alright. Oh, great. That doesn't look good. Okay. This was all lettuce. Then it's radishes. And then it's spinach. These guys were all getting tall, and now they're all laying flat. So I think I screwed up or something, or got too hot or something. Oh well, it was an experiment. I gotta water them anyway. Maybe that's all it is. But we'll see. Radishes in the middle. I know it's kind of shallow, but we'll try. And spinach at the end. I'm not a spinach fan, but hey, try it. Otherwise, I may pull these guys out and do something else, or try lettuce again. Alright, I think that's going to be it for now, and I'll talk to you soon. I got the other part. I had to reshoot this part because I kind of deleted it. I have the other part of my other potatoes. I'll add that. Those little potato buckets I got on my porch. I got a video of that. And I think that's it. Talk to you soon. Okay, here's those grow buckets. Wal-mart's had that my wife got me. This was the first one. Get her palm tree or whatever this thing is out of the way. As you can see, it's growing really well. Second one is coming up. Third one's over here, and it only has like one sprout. But this one we did earlier. I do have to water them, but supposedly I can open it up. You know, I can separate it, and supposedly you can see how your potatoes are doing. The only problem is these guys I did record in like a notebook when I planted them. That one I did not. I don't recall. I think after 8 weeks you're supposed to. Okay, so I'm supposed to be able to like lift that out. You can see potatoes. I may do that just to see. I hit the button. Yeah, there's a gap. So let me see. Okay, here's the first one. It's hard to do this one-handed. I did turn it around, and that's all I see is roots. So I don't think it's been 8 weeks, so I don't really want to dig around and see if there's potatoes in there. But each side is just showing me roots. So, or roots, depends on how you say it. And we'll give it some water. And this is basically just peat moss. That's what came with the package. So we'll see. I can't think of anything else that's out here. So let me pause again. Okay, we're back. These is corn. It's container corn from Burpee's. I only did let me see, 12 seeds. I had 10 plants, but they're dying off. I got to get them replanted. But some of them are doing good. I didn't want to waste all my seeds. There was like 30 in a packet, and I wasn't sure and running out of time and stuff. So I said, heck with it. I'll just do 12 seeds. And they didn't do too bad, so I got to get them replanted. Those are strawberries, grape tomatoes, gotta get them replanted. Another strawberry, bell pepper, and there actually is a bell pepper on it. Something pollinated it, which is kind of cool. These guys, as far as I know, are peppers. I forgot to label them, but it was like one of those trays that you can buy. They're very stringy. Didn't get a good job this year, but I'm going to bury them deep and see if that'll help root them. These are a morning glory. I had a whole tray of them. These are survivors. Never done those. They usually are just like wild outside. So my worm farm, I actually got to get it transferred into the other one that I made, which I haven't done. This one's a red bell. So other ones, this one, which I can't read, is, I still can't read. Hold on. You could probably read it faster than I'm doing it. A giant macaroni, sweet pepper. This one died. It was a Better Bush Tom. Better Bush Tom, apparently Better Bush didn't survive it. A yummy snacking petite bell pepper. Rutgers sliced tomato. I think that's a Rutgers beefsteak, red beefsteak tomato. I think that's a red beefsteak tomato. And I got to get them outside. I'm just running out of time. This year was not a good year for me, temperature-wise, work-wise, time-wise. So I lost a lot of plants. I had them, let me zip over here. I had a lot of them in cups and stuff, and they just didn't survive. Cucumbers, they didn't survive. Here's a tomato. Grape tomatoes didn't survive. This guy, I wish he would have. This was another one of those sweet bell, or sweet potato, or sweet pepper, some sort, whatever. Oh, here's some potatoes. I may try in a bag. I bought some Walmart bags like Larry Hall did, and I think they're growing, so I gotta get those in. Here's some other ones. I know you can't really see them, but here's some net cups, so I can get those done. Okay, I've dragged down long enough. Hopefully I can edit this down to make it a decent video. But that's a quick update. This is July 7th of 2013, and that's somewhat of my garden. Okay, talk to you soon.